my off the screen here. So I'm just starting over again. Now I know not to hit that poll thing unless I actually can think of something. Come on back, people. I just wanted to get rid of that poll thing. Get it off the chat. Where is everybody? Hello? Hello? I got rid of that poll thing. Hello again, Veganic Tomato. Yeah, I had to get rid of that poll thing. And then the ask a question thing, got rid of that stuff. Oh, let's see. What else to talk about here? Oh boy. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to do some baking later. After I get through here, probably, or whatever, at some point today. Maybe I'll have tomatoes for lunch. Tomato sandwich. Oh, I'm going to use a box of corn muffin mix, and I'm going to add wheat germ and flaxseed walnuts, some blueberries that I have, a very ripe banana, and almond milk, and throw it all together and bake it. Make some kind of a dessert loaf or whatever to have. Nose is itchy. Yeah, I figured do that today. Go good with a cup of tea or coffee. I love God. Are you over 18? And are you vegan? Oh, that's good. You're over 18. And are you vegan? Is that yeah for being a vegan too? Because I'm also here to educate people about veganism. How it's not a diet, for one thing. Oh, that's good that you're vegan. Oh. Hi again, Jason. I had to get rid of that stupid poll thing. I was trying to do a poll, but it didn't work. I don't know. So. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. I never know. Hi, Tamara. Are you over 18? Yeah, Trump is trash. You got that right. Him and his They're ruining this country in every way possible. Except if you're a straight white billionaire male. Otherwise, screw the rest of us. They don't care. That's why I can't stand Trump bootlickers. Anti-vegan trolls and Trump bootlickers. They're a thorn in my side, so to speak. Yeah, exactly, veganic tomato. They don't, they're the Gestapo. They're the 21st century Gestapo. ICE. ICE are not nice. Oh. Pardon my yawning. I'm just sort of tired. I think the coffee's wearing off. I had some regular coffee earlier. Is worried about what the hell? Spam in the chat. What the hell was that all about? Spam in the chat. Are you a fucking troll, Tony? I don't tolerate trolls of any kind. What do you mean by you? Clarify. You come on here and you say you, but you don't say what the hell you're talking about. Hi, Joseph. Are you over 18? Yeah, you look like an asshole. Joseph, you're the loser here. Fucking morons. Got nothing better to do, pathetic little people, little trolls. You gotta come on here and say stupid shit. Yeah. I'd rather look like a monkey than look like a troll. I think monkeys are cute. So yeah, fuck you. You're the loser. You're a loser, pathetic little troll with no life. What the hell does that mean? L growl. Hi, Sarah. This is my channel, asshole. I'm not leaving my channel. You leave. Fucking moron. Hi, Sarah. Hopefully you're over 18 and not a troll. Hi, Martin. I'm having troll problems here, but not a big deal. How is it going on Chip's channel? Oh, that's good, Sarah. And are you vegan? Because I also like to educate people about veganism. Me and my VFFs here. Oh, and can I ask why not? Because we don't need anything from animals because they're horribly exploited, and there's no reason for it when there's alternatives to everything. And I'm not just talking about food, but clothing, and there's alternative forms of entertainment that don't exploit animals, for example. And there's cruelty-free products like makeup and shampoos and other things. So there's no need to exploit animals or pay for them to be exploited and commodified. Because like the dairy industry is disgusting because they have to forcibly impregnate the cows and then their babies are stolen. And cows can live into their 20s, but in the dairy industry, maybe 5-6 years tops before they're sent to the slaughter. And sometimes they're even pregnant when they're slaughtered because more weight means more money from their slave owners. So we don't need dairy products when there's alternatives that don't involve exploiting and killing animals. And that one idiot before saying, "Could you leave?" I'm not leaving my own channel. Moron. Pathetic little trolls. Glad to have you back, Martin. Oh, let's see. Maybe I'll go for a walk after the stream. I don't know. Not bad out today. Oh, that early before that Dr. Carnivore showed up, but at first, because they were saying something about they don't like RFK Jr. and I can agree with that, but they're still anti-vegan. Got rid of them, and that's the one that thinks I'm a trans woman. Ooh, that sounds good, Donna. Vegan peanut butter cookie, yum. Yum yum. I'll be right over. And then that one said I look like a monkey. I said monkeys are cute. I'd rather look like a monkey than a stupid troll. And for the most part, any trolls that show up here are tame compared to some of them I see on Chip's channel or Mel and Steve, Sky's channel. Others like Plant Geezer and Axels and stuff, they're worse. Let's see. I think I'm going to end this at noon. Oh, it's another half hour. I guess I'll stream for another half hour. Unless I get going on a topic. But I think I might go for a walk. Because I know I got one more episode to go of The Walking Dead season 10. So I got 11, but I know the library up the street doesn't have 11. I'm pretty sure I got it from the other library in Derby that's privately owned, Derby Neck Library. I don't know if it'll be a walking stream. Probably not. I don't think Jason. I don't know. It'd have to be separate because I'd have to, I'd have to end this one and get ready to go for a walk because I'm in my lounging clothes and have to get dressed and all that stuff and grab my water. It's about a 20-minute walk or so to the other library. But I might have to go there to get season 11 so I can have, a continuation. Martin. I might do that at some point. It would be like, an impromptu stream. Maybe. Like I could go the other direction and walk down the street here they have the river walk here, the Housatonic River. And they're revamping Derby here. They made the end of Elizabeth Street is one way only. You can go down, but you can't come up that part of it, that section. And they put in they narrowed the street, of course, because that section is one way. And they got like brick on part of the sidewalk, and they planted some small trees too. And they put in new bus shelters on the main part of the street in Derby there. And but there's still abandoned buildings around here that I wish could be converted into like low income housing for people, like homeless people. Yeah, I saw Martin's new short. Yeah, that is sad indeed. A fly, I hope you had fun camping. Organic tomato, that's a good one. That's a good joke. Veganic tomato. I might do that at some point when I go for a walk. Do a stream. Oh, that's good, Fly. You had to yourself. I have never been camping. My family never went camping way back when. We used to go on these mystery rides on Sunday. My mom and dad, and me, and I don't know, I guess my brothers too. One of them maybe, or it might have been just me and my mom and dad. But we used to go on these mystery drives on Sunday. Didn't know where we were going to end up. It was fun. Yeah, I might show you part nearby, where I live here, parts of it anyway. Depends on if my feet feel like it. And then I have back issues too. If I walk, sometimes when I start walking any length of distance, my lower back bothers me, but I could use more of those massages. I don't know how much they cost otherwise. I got the card and stuff because um they're in the next town over, Shelton. That place that gave the free massages at that senior fair. Jason. It's like I used to walk across the bridge to a different laundromat when the one that's closer had an issue. There'd been a fire there a few years back. So I used to walk to the one in Shelton, but now that's something else. But because what I might do after the stream is done here, have some lunch, and then might go for a walk. I might. I don't know. I say that and then I might change my mind. That's weird. It shows 0 people watching, but there's people in the chat. Oh, geez, yeah. Oh, well, what kind of bagel are you having, Fly? I don't have a garage to clean. That is a good one. Veganic tomato. Maybe for lunch, I'll take a slice of rye bread, toast it, and instead of putting vegan butter on it, I still have some of that rosemary and garlic infused oil. Might drizzle a little bit of that on the toast. That might be good. Fly. I have them once in a while myself, not too often, but once in a while I have a avocado. Oh, sesame. I like sesame bagels. Those are good. That sounds yummy. Doesn't that sound yummy, Martin? Martin can't hear. Oh, that's cool. They have farmers markets here in another town, Ansonia. I don't know if it's there today too, but I'd have to catch the bus to go there. Because I get rides from one of my friends, but it depends if she's working and everything. swear, the other day, she took me to an appointment I had. I had to get an ultrasound of my boobies. But anyway, I hope that's not TMI, but came back out to her car and there's a vehicle parked next to it. And it was a light purple, like a lavender color. And she goes, "Oh no, that's not lavender. That's light blue." It was lavender. I know what my colors are. I think she's mixed up. Okay, Donna, I might not be here. I don't know. But in case I'm gone, have a vegan-tastic day, Donna. And may the force be with you. Glad you're here. We're here. It's always good to see you. Because I don't know, I might stop, like I said, I might stop it at noon, my time. Yeah, another 20 minutes maybe. Have lunch. Because like I was saying, I was going to toast the rye bread, drizzle a little bit of the garlic and rosemary infused oil on it, and then put some slices of tomato on the top. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have for lunch. And for supper, I have 2 already seasoned tofu pieces that, I bought them that way, teriyaki seasoning. I'll probably brown up one of those for supper later with whatever, rice and a veggie. Because since it's just me here, sometimes I feel lazy about cooking stuff. I don't always feel like cooking, so I just eat a little of whatever I have. But come the colder weather, colder weather, I like to get out my crock pot and make vegan soups and stews in the crock pot. I gotta get some lentils Wednesday when I do my grocery shopping. I gotta get lentils in the house. Too much food information, Martin? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I've made vegan chili too, and I need to get a bunch of stuff when I go shopping, like pickles and lentils, things of that nature. Yeah, I like to make like my own soup in there. I use the vegan broth, low sodium, because I like to know what's in it. I don't have salt in the house, because some foods are salty. Already some things are salty, so I cut up a couple pieces of celery, a couple carrots, maybe some little potatoes cut up. Throw some other seasoning in there, and maybe some plant-based chicken, or like I get the ground beefless stuff, from Gardein. There's so many possibilities with a crock pot. I'll make my own beefless stew with the beefless tips from Gardein, and carrots and potatoes and little onion in there and some tomato paste and a little bit of liquid to make yum. I like crock pot weather because I don't eat a lot usually, so it'll last me a few meals. And it's easy too, because if I don't feel like cooking, I just heat up whatever it is. I even tried to make a vegan version of clam chowder with because they have this I used to get this like whitish broth that was vegan to use, and then I'd put potatoes in it and onion, and then I use mushrooms instead of clams. Fly. Yeah. I like that everything bagel seasoning. It goes good on a lot of things. I can use salty language. That's salty enough for me. Yeah, there's so many possibilities with the crock pot. I like that. I like doing cooking those things because it could last me a few days. Like I said, just pop some in a microwavable bowl, voila, and have a piece of like rye bread or pumpernickel bread with it. I think mushrooms are a good substitute for clams and chowder. Because I used to love clam chowder way back in the bad old days, but I can make my own version. Get the any kind of mushroom would work. Just cut it up in small pieces and throw it in there. That'll probably be the first thing I do for my crock pot season this year is make a vegan clam chowder or mushroom chowder. I'm making myself hungry. Anybody else getting hungry? I am. I only had a piece of toast earlier. And now my stomach feels pretty good. It's not iffy right now, so got to strike while the iron is hot, so to speak. No comment. I bet we are making Martin hungry, even though he doesn't want to admit it. Come on, we're making you hungry. Admit it. And Sky's been posting some delicious food on his channel. That's where I got the idea to do the same thing on mine from Sky. Yeah, that would have been a good question for the poll. Are you hungry now? Yes or no? Hi, Alicia. Yeah, I'm thinking about crockpot season, I call it, and all the lovely things I can make in it. Soups and stews and chowders. Because I could use oat milk in the chowder, mushroom chowder. Damn, I wished I had some right now, but I don't have the ingredients for it. Animal-free food is so delicious. Yeah, Alicia, my lunch, what I'm going to do after my stream here, I'm going to toast some rye bread, drizzle a little bit of the rosemary and garlic infused oil I made, and then put some sliced tomatoes on top for my lunch. That sounds good. I'll have one slice like that, and if I want more, I might make another. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Trauma-free food is delicious. No blood on our hands. And it's not hard to be vegan in every way either. I'm always reading labels on food and clothing and other products I buy to make sure they're not tested on animals. I figured that would taste good because I got tomatoes from the food truck the other day. I still got 2.5 left. And rye bread that I got free from a thrift store. Sometimes they have it. They'll have a basket, like a shopping cart with different bread products. Yeah. That's it. The only red thing is or spaghetti sauce. That's yep. Oh, that reminds me. I got a jar of pickled beets and onions in my refrigerator. Sometimes I overlook things that I have in my fridge. I got oops. Forgot about that almost. The beets. Eat beets, not meat. Eat oats and goats. um, the only blood on my hands is when I poke my finger when I check my blood sugar. And that's just on my fingertip. I know. I saw that. What was it, yesterday or whatever? Yeah, like chickpeas, not chickens. Eat yams, not lambs. Or that also works with eat yams, not clams, too. Eat Brussels sprouts, not mussels. Eat tofurkey, not turkey. Yeah. Um. Eat figs, not pigs. Eat oatmeal, not veal. Okay, bye, Alicia. Have a vegan-tastic day and enjoy your lunch. Take care. Love you. May the force be with you. I love all my VFFs. Because we're all on the same page. Toodles. Yeah. It's getting close to noon, and I'm getting hungry too for lunch. Probably everybody else either hungry for lunch or their supper. Yeah, see you around on other channels, Alicia. We're all floating around on other channels. Um, if I don't do a walking stream, I might just go somewhere and take a video. Like if I go down by the river here, I'm the Housatonic. I might take a video and post it instead of doing a stream. Seems like a nice day out here for a walkie after lunch. Because if I don't go today to Derby Neck Library to get season 11 of The Walking Dead, I would go tomorrow. Because they're open on the weekend from 1 to 5. They're closed on Fridays, Derby Neck Library is, but the other library up the street closes at 2 o'clock on Saturdays and they're closed on Sundays. I still want to have a tag sale before it gets too cold, but it would be on a weekend, like maybe a Saturday and a Sunday, do a tag sale from like 10 to 2 or something. So I can kind of get rid of some of the books and other things I don't want in my DVDs. I got to go through my movies and see which ones I don't want anymore, Sell them for $1 a piece, you never know. I can make some extra money. It'd be good. Every little bit helps when you're on a limited income. Because Wednesday I'll go grocery shopping, Friday I get my disability check, and I gotta buy things I can't buy with food, like paper products and such. Get the rent money out, pay my electric bill. Where I live here, we have United Illuminating, and they have a program. I didn't even realize I was on it, but I am. They pay half of my electric bill. Because the bill I got, the current one I had, pun intended with the electric bill, current one, they paid half of it because it was only like 28 something. I was like, oh, cool. It's because I hadn't been using my air conditioner that much. So, somebody's alarm is going on. Oh, it stopped. I heard the horn beeping. So that's helpful with the electric bill. But yeah, it's almost noon. I think I'm gonna end this because I am hungry. I'm not kidding either. I made myself hungry talking about food. So I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you all for being here. And everybody have a vegan-tastic day or night wherever you are. And be back next week, hopefully. Excuse me. May the force be with you all. Love you. And take care. Until next time. Bye-bye. Toodles.